Hello everyone, I'm Rihanna Bahamut and welcome to Bioshock 2. As some may recall from my Bioshock 1 LP, I really enjoyed it. Gameplay was fun, minus the hacking. The characters were memorable and the powers were pretty cool. So naturally when I heard there was going to be a sequel and you got to play as a Big Daddy, that sounded like fun. And, well, the gameplay is still solid. The story... well, we will get to my issues there when we get to it, so let's dive on in.
Look, Daddy, it's you. Let's go out to play, Daddy. More angels, Daddy. This way.
This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please. Remove your helmet. Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head. Fire.
Well folks, it's been barely, 2-3 minutes since the game started and I've already been shot in the head and died. Well, so much for a no-death run. I mean, look, I even came out of one of the Vita chambers as well. Although that was one hell of a revive period since it took 10 years for it to work. So, yes, we are a Big Daddy now, so of course we get the drill. There's also been a few different changes. to the controls. For instance, I'm melee attacking with circle instead of having to, like, well, use the fire button like I did with the wrench. And Rapture seems much worse for the wear, doesn't it? I don't recall there being, like, seaweed and mold everywhere. Hey, what was that? Whatever it was ominous. Hey, our first audio log.
Lesson 1, mob jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
I guess I know what we have to do to fix that generator back there. Hi. Oh, that was simple. And no, I can't pick up his gun. We're not allowed to use plebeian weapons since we are a Big Daddy. And, well, that's an easy key code. 1540. He even has it written down for me. No, she did. And yes, I'm picking up his drill fuel.
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
But isn't that still splicing up, lady? Anyway, like I was saying, what I was picking up was drill fuel because I can hold down R2 and drill! Well, that was different. And of course, we get Electro Bolt right at the start.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better.
Okay, creepy little girl.
Daddy!
Well, that was sudden. And we still haven't explored this area. This is a non-smoking area, thank you. Come on, nothing in here, really? What about over here? I'm getting wet. Okay. Guess we have to head back, and of course, we have to open up a door with our Sparky Spark. Oh yeah. Also, this lady should look familiar. I mean, she only shot us, well, she made us shoot ourselves in the head not too long ago. Well, I mean, our time. Their time, it would spend 10 years. Should also be noted, the splicers look a bit more freaky now. Hey, look at that foot. Holy crap, man. Whoa. Shock 'em and clock 'em. Oh, what? There we go. Into the pool. There we go. Oh, what? That little fall hurt me that much? I call bull.
At last, a signal. You who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
I remember her. She's the German lady who was kept on showing up in the original one. You also had a very generic model. To my daughter.
To my daughter, Eleanor. Soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor, yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
Oh boy. I think we have someone who's drinking their own Kool-Aid.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
Who is always watching.
In the Rapture, after so many years, the little ones I rescued are grown up, and think of me no more. After what I once did to them, it was a joy to be forgotten. But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I am to die for it,
Whoops.
I must stop it.
So yes, we can actually pistol whip people now. That's why they gave us a dedicated melee button instead of just having us, well, melee with only the drill / wrench / whatever melee weapon you have. Also, we have just heard that good old Lamb there is continuing the Little Sisters by, well, kidnapping whoever they can from the shoreline. Sounds like such a great person, doesn't it?
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb we keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
And that was Mark Meltzer. He was part of like some online advertisement thing they did. I think it was some kind of like mini episodes kind of a thing that he kept... Hello? Well, that's a scream. Hi! Already we got a boss fight. And she's tossing plasmids. Ah, dang it, missed. Owie. And actually, I don't think we can actually die here. Yeah, we can't die here. Basically, our health will never drop below, well, into killing us. So there's absolutely no threat going on here.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message.
Diane insisted that we spend the weekend at the docks. And already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. She deems it necessary to chide me for working. The words desire. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of marrying my child, and give a pause. Till now, I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
And then the revolution happened. I also want to take a note here. I can smoke cigarettes, but I'm wearing that giant diving helmet that I don't really take off, so how am I smoking that? I mean, what? I also believe I haven't really mentioned the weapon I'm wielding, the rivet gun. Those who saw Bioshock 1 should recall the Rosie type Big Daddies and their love of using a rivet gun for their main weapon. So yeah, that's what we picked up. Except it sucks compared to the originals. I mean, that thing was a death machine. This one is like a puff of wind. Oh, that isn't good. Oh my. Surf's up? Oh wait, I'm wearing a completely sealed diving suit and don't need to worry about breathing underwater, so what was the point of that? I mean, it was a pretty cool scene, but still. It's not exactly threatening.
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But Rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
Ooh, it's a new Big Daddy type. And he's got grenades. And his own little turrets. Can't wait to have to fight one of those, because we all know that's gonna happen. Wait. Why is there a fuel station underwater? Was that just made for the Big Daddies to fuel their drills or something? I mean, earlier I was looking at Rosie that was fixing up some of the leaks with their rivet gun, which is actually a pretty cool little detail that I actually like, since it kind of explains how Rapture has managed to stay sealed all this time, for lack of a better term. I mean, it's not perfect, but still. And later on during these little underwater strolls, we'll actually be able to see what those sea slugs that make the atom and all that stuff that everybody wants comes from. And that's our first view of Rapture. Honestly, I think the first game did it better. I mean, the whole sub ride was an awesome intro. Oh hey, I remember you! Well, at least this airlock seems to work.
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive, as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
Sounds like a plan. Ooh, imagine actually nail him with that. I was honestly not expecting to get that with that, but still. Not entirely certain why the lead hit splicers are carrying rivets, also ew. Interesting.
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
Remote hack darts? I am intrigued. Where's the... Oh, there we go. I knew there was a hole in the window, I just wasn't sure where it was. And welcome to the new hacking! And that was the new hacking. So much better than in the original. Holy crap, man. Ooh. And when you hack stuff, well, you might notice that some of the spots were colored blue. You hit X on those, you actually get a bonus for it. Like when hacking the vending machines. You'll actually get free items from doing that. Ooh. Whoa. Well, I don't think we're riding that train. Hi. What? There we go.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene. We reject the self. We reject the tyrant.
Oh god.
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. They missed the state censor, I wonder. Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the checkup police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the great chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
So psychology to Andrew Ryan is the exact same thing as a police state and censor and all that stuff? I didn't realize that psychiatrists were linked to that kind of a thing. Wait.
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
But that doesn't look good. Oh no, they're breaking through the window. What are they shooting at? What the hell? And once again, this is a section where you can't actually die. And that was also our meeting with our main villain of the game, Sophia Lamb. And she's easily the worst part of this game for me. She's supposed to be like the opposite of Andrew Ryan, where he was all about the individual and working for yourself and all that kind of stuff. She's all about working for the collective, as it were.
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
They had video cameras back in the 50s? At least ones that could apparently transmit wirelessly? Or are we gonna say plasmids did it? Anyway, as I was saying, and also unlike Andrew Ryan, Sophia Lamb does not shut the fuck up. Seriously, everywhere we will be hearing her damn voice, and she will always be prattling on about how the will of the collective is what is important. The individual is a tyrant and we must squash it. Free will is evil!
Security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Yes, I remember how this works. I played Bioshock 1. Dang it. Apparently the hack tool makes us do an uppercut. So anyway, Sophia Lamb. I hate her. It's also just... the way she words her rhetoric seems really, really stupid. Especially since it seems she doesn't really seem all that better from Andrew Ryan, since everything is all about her vision of humanity. Her vision of how things should be. How everything is wrong but her view, and her view is the will of the collective. When she is actually controlling a lot of people the same way that Andrew Ryan is.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
And that was our little sister from the start, all grown up. And she sent us a present. How nice.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
So we already have telekinesis. Which, I'm not going to complain about. Telekinesis is pretty cool. It's raining food! Okay then.
Kindergarten full of cutesy little brats, and when I'm happy ever after. Pet. End of story.
Well, this seems like a happy meeting, so let's just interrupt it with some fireworks. Are you kidding me? What did I hit with that? Well, beyond everything. I telekinesis a gun to throw it at them.
There would be no Rapture without me. No city without the Atlantic Express. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship coach. These days, personal bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest parts of Rapture now. And the city's just left me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
Oh yeah, it totally blew over here in the States. I mean, no one drives a car anymore. Oh yes, another change. We already know that, dang it. Anyway, another change is how many, like, well, health kits and Eve hypos we can carry. We can actually only carry, well, 5. As opposed to the 9 we get to carry in the previous game.
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
So yes, Sophia Lamb is supposedly controlling everyone through psychology? Which I find kind of suspect given, well, how banana nut butters everybody is.
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. He took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
Well, that is if you call that being alive.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen. I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Well, that seems a very exclusive paradise. And I'm really not entirely certain what that debate was on. I mean, was it supposed to be Andrew Ryan saying he owns Rapture since he built it? Or is... I mean, admittedly, I'm not a very big political speaker kind of guy. But still, it seemed very odd to me.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits and panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
Oh, yes, yes, free will is evil and you are good. Because your free will lets you say free will is evil.
Quickly, head for the elevator.
Dang it. We have a whole lot of baddies in this area. I think I got them all. Yeah, as you may have noticed, I'm using telekinesis a lot. That's because there's a lot of explosive barrels throughout this game that you can toss around.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in the Rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia.
I think we figured that
She is
out.
kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
And you know, it'd be a lot easier to buy Sophia Lamb's, well, whatever she's peddling, when she isn't just as bad or worse than Andrew Ryan. Well, I guess I couldn't say worse. Because, I mean, like Lieutenant Mon said, she started up the Big Sisters again, but, I mean Little Sisters. The Big Sister is something else entirely. Anyway, she started that again by kidnapping little girls from the, well, top side. And yet she claims she's creating utopia through enslaving children.
Dr. Su Chong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight, like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more, something stronger, an unbreakable physiological bond.
AKA, what's going on with us? I hit it. Hit the button, there we go. Holy crap, Tenenbaum has a unique model!
You see, this is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something, and I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins, and the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must...
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Lamb will take this place apart to fight you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape.
In other words, defend the area! Oh, whoops. And we also got a fun new item that... Oh, crap it. There we go. Ah, dang it. Didn't even give me the chance to set up the traps. Son of a bitch. Oh, telekinesis, you so handy. Oh, son of a... Wait, did the... I think the bot just hurt me there. You little jerk. Isn't it done? Oh, nope.
Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this, but there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta, and good luck.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair, Sport, Esquire. Old Tenenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
And we have just met Sinclair, who is pretty much going to be our Atlas for the game. Well, technically not the whole Atlas, but at least the part where he is the one who talks us into going places and doing stuff. And I hope you like the fence gameplay, like we were just having to do there, with a bunch of guys spawning while you're defending a small area. because we're going to see a lot of that later. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Hope to see you all again next time.